What's up, guys? I'm Alex.
I'm Jason. We're the Table Monkeys, and today we are going to talk about training our back pressure. So we released a video not long ago about testing our back pressure, the strict back pressure that Ryan Bowen's been doing, and Uncle John is compiling an ARM PR list because ARM PR lifestyle is what it's
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. So we're going to talk about what we're going to do to train this lift because apparently we're going to be retesting it in about 3 months. So obviously the best way to train this lift is to do the lift on the table, right?
Yeah, with a pulley system so you can use real weight.
Yeah, and get the exact setup and learn how to get tight and everything. So we will be doing that as often as we can. But if you can't do that, the next best way to do it is off the floor with a stack and a strap. As far as sets and reps and weight intensity, we're going to talk about that with this exercise, how we would relate it to doing it on the table. So everything we talk about doing with this exercise, if you're fortunate enough to have the pulley system, do that on the pulley system and you don't have to do this exercise. And then we'll show you another 2 exercises that we're going to do to complement this movement. So how do we do this? Really simple. You get weight, you put it on a strap, you get the strap on your hand, and the most important part is that this should be parallel, right, to the floor. I don't want an angle from the floor. If I have my elbow angled up from the floor, or sorry, my forearm on an upward angle towards the floor, that is definitely giving me a leverage advantage and gonna make the lift easier.
Yep, the force will not be on your brachialis at that point, it'll be in your elbow.
Yeah, so get the strap. Again, one of the big things is gonna be being able to get the strap nice on that bone line with your thumb in your hand, get your elbow tucked into your body, and then just stand up. And then from there, you can do some pumps if you want, or the reps can just be literally boom, boom. All right, and the way we're gonna train this, we're gonna work up, if you've been watching Larry Wheel's channel with Michael, one thing I really like, one of the styles of power building that he's been doing, they work up to a heavy triple, which we're gonna call about a 9 or a 9.5 RPE, so close to a max triple. And then they're gonna take 80% of that and do an AMRAP with it, or as many reps as possible. So that's the style that we're gonna set up when we're training this lift.
So that's a great way to combine heavy strength work as well as hypertrophy work so you get the best of both worlds.
Which is usually referred to as
power building.
Yeah. All right, so Alex is gonna show you the next exercise, and here we go.
So the variation that Jason just showed you was a very specific lift where you're doing partial range of motion. So it's very complementary to pulling on the table. Now the way I'm going to show you right now is a full range of motion dumbbell curl. So full range of motion is obviously not very specific to the table, but it's great for building muscle mass because you just get so much more stimulus going through the full range of motion.
And it's also great for recovery work and blood flow.
Exactly.
And that's the main idea that we're going to do with this, right, is higher reps and lighter weight.
Yeah, higher reps with these full range of motion dumbbell curls for sure.
Yeah, so as Alex said, the last move is much more sport specific, so that's the one that we're really going to drive the intensity in. And this one is, again, more for hypertrophy and blood flow.
So with the hammer curls, we're talking anywhere from 60 to 70% on the 1 rep max, 10 to 20 reps per set, and 3 to 5 total sets.
Yeah, exactly. And again, that's to work hypertrophy and blood flow. If you go any heavier than that, any fewer sets, it's going to be more strength work.
Yeah, if you go lighter than that and more reps, then you'll be working more endurance. Okay, the final exercise is the strap row. And we got this from Travis Bagent a long time ago, right, Ben?
Yeah, this is exactly kind of modified the way he does it with the bands. I like using an actual strap because it feels even more like a strap. And then you don't just have to do it with bands. You can do it, you can clip it to weights or whatever, but quarantine lifestyle, all we got is bands right now. So the way you do it, you're gonna take your strap, you're gonna take the loop and loop it back on itself, making 2 new loops. You're gonna put your hand through the loop, and then you just gotta fold over the fabric so you don't have any awkward folds on your hand, and then you can adjust it, like Travis says, on your hand so it feels exactly like a strap when you pull into it. And then normally I train it with a lot of row and just try to touch my knuckle to my chin this way. But you can also post up, which is that posting top roll move that we're doing with this back pressure move. So the way I'm going to train it moving forward for these next 3 months is with a pull and then kind of a rise at the end.
Yeah.
So that rise is what's going to kind of add to this rising back pressure. But just the strap row in general, the integrity is in your brachialis. That's the first thing that's going to go.
That's
like this.
real back pressure right there.
Yeah, this is solid back pressure. This is complete back pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the third exercise that we're going to do to work up on our strict back pressure 1RM for our arm PR lifestyle.
Oh shit. So if you like the video, leave feedback in the comments, subscribe for new videos.
Monkeys out.
Peace.